You're now listening to the Z-Listers podcast with Brady, Neil, and AJP.
I'm just waiting.
I don't like that.
I'm a Ryan Gosling movie.
I don't like Hulk and
I'm a Ryan Gosling movie.
Pam.
Waiting. I'm waiting. Ryan Reynolds movie. They're the same guy. They're the same guy.
They're nowhere similar.
They're the same guy.
Ryan Reynolds doesn't have half the range of Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Reynolds owns Mint Mobile.
True.
Wait a second. You think...
Ryan Gosling is a better actor than Ryan Reynolds.
No way.
Yep.
Nope.
He's got the bona fides to prove
Hell no.
Does Ryan Reynolds have an Oscar?
I don't care about awards. We got to...
Oh, okay. So you just want to fit your little narrative.
No, shut up. Okay, now we're doing this now. This is a great way to start. I love when we have an actual thing to say here. Ryan, what's the other one's name? Gosling. Okay. We're going hit for hit here.
I'm going in cold, baby.
42.
My vocal cords
46.
fucked. I'm going to scream a lot this episode. Heads up.
That's all right.
I'm going to move the mic constantly. Oh, I'm sweaty. I ran in here.
Let's see if we can
I
snap
am
it.
too heavy to be doing that.
Oh, what the hell?
Mother bitch.
There we go. Oop,
Okay. The TV's very close to me.
it's okay.
Okay. Can I move it?
Oh, dude, look at this. Look at this. It's almost like we know what we're doing. Look at this. Okay, wait. Now we got to go down to filmography.
Mhm.
Okay, great podcasting. Scrolling is great podcasting. Okay, now we go down.
We are in it now,
Where
baby.
the hell's this guy's film? I almost said discography.
Film on.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds has his own page for his filmography.
Yeah.
Also, why is the TV flickering? God, that makes me so upset.
Hey, guess what? He has his own filmography page because he's in so many stupid, schlocky, shitty movies.
You
Fuck
said
you.
you liked Fever Pitch. With
Yeah.
so
It's a great
shut
movie.
up.
I don't see what you're
Shut
I
up.
don't see what the comparison is.
Shut up. Okay, here we go. So Ryan Reynolds is on this side.
Shit.
Come on,
shit,
Dick. You've
shit.
never seen Dick?
Dick.
Let's see.
National
Come
Lampoon's
on.
Van Wilder.
Classic.
Get the
Classic.
fuck out of here.
Okay. Harold
Blade
and Kumar.
Trinity. Oh, fucking.
Harold and Kumar.
5
Amityville
stars
Horror.
for Blade
Waiting.
Trinity.
Just Friends.
Waiting was good.
Come
I'll give
on.
you that. Just
Adventureland?
Friends, I kinda like that. Adventureland.
The Proposal. Come
I've
on.
never seen
Green
it.
Lantern.
Green Lantern. He should be celebrated for that.
Come on. Ted. Turbo.
Turbo.
Come on, he was in
the
Turbo.
snail movie where they race
Come on,
snails.
what's R.I.P.D.?
R.I.P.D., which was it was with
Oh,
Jeff
okay.
Bridges, famously
Yeah.
panned. Well, I wouldn't say famously. It just
A Million
was not.
Ways to Die in the West. Mississippi Grind. Did you see that? That was a good movie.
No,
Yeah, that was. Yeah, you wouldn't, you fucking bitch. Deadpool.
because I hate the state of Mississippi. Everybody knows
Life.
that.
What is this? I don't know.
Oh,
But-
that was the one where they're in space and like there's like an alien organism or something. Detective
That was-
Pikachu.
What was going on then? Remember, like in the 2000s when like bacon was like a meme. Did you know what I'm talking about? Like
There was just such a jump because that movie's in 2017. Remember in the 2000s
Yeah.
when bacon
I'm
was
trying to
something-
make a point.
Okay, well then make it.
You remember that? Like bacon flavor?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was like the pork industry like lobbying to make pork.
Right, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
So like what's going on with fucking space? Because all those movies were coming out at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. Gravity, when was that? You
Yeah,
think like
I'm not trying to
2012?
Google it.
I'm gonna say
No,
2012.
Sandra Bullock?
Bullock? Sandra Bullock?
Sandra Bullock? That was not 2012.
I'm going to say, you think earlier or later?
No, that was like 2 years ago.
No. You want to, give me your guess.
Okay,
I said 2012, right?
2018.
I'm on record. No fucking way. You think it was 5 years ago?
Hell yeah.
Gravity 2013.
No way.
Yeah.
What's that other one? What's that one where Matt Damon had to grow groceries? On
The Martian. Grow groceries.
Yeah, they put him in that
He
little...
grew disposable razors in space. The Martian. You want to know when that came out?
Yeah, 2018.
The Martian. 2015.
Damn.
Yeah. Time's
about,
slipping
what about,
into the future.
2001, Space
Space
Odyssey.
Odyssey?
That had to be like 2011 at least.
That's funny.
I got you.
Can we guess just for funsies?
I think it's 68.
That early?
I think so. We can guess.
You
but
might be. I'm gonna say 72.
Somebody was just talking about this movie. They were
You
saying
said 68. I'm saying 72.
72. That seems too late to me.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
68.
I mean, that must have been like a revolutionary movie in 68.
Well, when was the moon landing? Because they had to. The moon landing
Don't
was.
ask me history questions.
No, I know, but what
I
I'm
don't
saying
wanna
is the
look
moon
stupid.
landing was like the prequel.
Right.
Or 2001 was.
68?
Wow.
Hey. Good
Now,
job,
when
man.
was the moon landing?
We both look super dumb for not knowing when the U.S.
When what?
landed.
That other movie was made?
No, for not knowing when the moon landing was.
Yeah, that other movie. They were filmed in the same studio.
Oh,
Come on, look it up.
July 20th, 1969.
Yeah, so 2001 was the
prequel, the test run for Kubrick,
exactly.
who filmed the moon landing famously.
Yep.
It all makes sense.
Deadpool, come on.
Okay,
Detective
Deadpool's
Pikachu,
good. I'll give that to
Hobbs
you.
and Shaw.
I'll give that to you.
You
can
say
say
that.
Yo, shout out Vlad. I'm just gonna say
how's
his
he
real
doing?
name.
How's
I
he
miss
doing?
you, Vlad. I have no idea because I don't talk to his girlfriend.
Come on. All right.
Man, I
so,
miss that guy.
Free Guy.
Love you, Vlad. Mwah.
Free Guy.
Free Guy. Okay, so we can agree all this is bullshit.
My God.
Can we look at Ryan
sure.
Gosling's Supreme?
We can look at the scrubs. Fucking.
I can't see because
Remember the
TV's
Titans.
Okay, slapper.
United States of Leland. Get the fuck out of here. The Notebook. Okay.
Okay, classic.
Half Nelson.
Lars and the Real Girl. Shout out.
Blue Valentine.
Blue Valentine.
Crazy Stupid Love.
With Dennis Hopper, I think.
Nah,
Crazy Stupid Love. If you don't like Crazy Stupid Love, I'm going to punch you in the fucking nostril.
The Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys is really good.
This guy hasn't been in shit.
Oh,
bro.
so you're just being a hater
Blade
because
Runner.
The Nice Guys is actually a really fucking good movie.
You'd like him. You just like him because he was just in Barbie and you
Shut
saw
up.
Barbie and your girlfriend made you dress up in pink.
And I did it of my own volition. Blade Runner 2049, I haven't seen, but it's directed by Denis Villeneuve and it's supposed to be really good. So already, and look up awards.
Oh, look at this.
Do
First
awards.
Man. He played
Oh,
Neil
you don't
Armstrong.
believe in awards, right?
Awards don't matter.
But it means something.
The first rap album to win a Grammy was the Beastie Boys.
Okay, so
Awards mean nothing.
Oh, you're a hater because historically the Beastie Boys are lauded as like pioneers of the art. So you don't know what you're talking about.
Brass Monkey.
Dude, I used to love that song. When
Of
I was a
course
kid.
you did.
Brass Monkey. Brass Monkey.
That's scary how close like you can get it. Like not that. The fucking like the humming it.
but that's the drums right there.
Oh yeah. To win Grammy. Am I right about that?
I hope we don't get copyright.
Oh shit, I was
stricken
wrong
for
about that.
My cover of what?
It says first rap album to win a Grammy. 1995 Academy announced
NBN?
edition of Best Rap Album. First award was presented to Naughty by Nature.
What album?
Doesn't say. Wait.
Damn it.
Well, Grammy for Best Rap Album. Let's go through this now. Poverty's Paradise. But I thought, wasn't there something? Because remember that story I told you about that lady here that told me something about the first.
The lady here?
Yeah, remember I was telling you, I told the story on the podcast, but the lady was like talking to me and I told her like I rap and then she said to me that the first rap album. You don't remember this?
I don't.
Really? So she was like,
This is a lady who blew you?
what? No, what? A lady that rehearsed here. We were talking and then she like found out or somehow like I told her I rap or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was like, oh, did you know that the first rap album to win a Grammy was the Beastie Boys? And I said, oh, no, I didn't know that. And she goes, that's surprising, right? And I was like, no, I guess not.
Why? Because they're white?
And then she said, I thought it would have been a black. You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, I told
that's
that.
Insane.
I told that story on the podcast before.
That's insane. Anytime someone says a black
It's
or
insane.
like
Wild.
the blacks,
Wild.
like that's crazy.
Wild. But damn, so I can't. So she's a terrible source. But this also says that they.
Is that Kendrick?
Yeah.
Aw. Love you, Kendrick.
This says
Come
that.
on our podcast.
Please come on the podcast. The Academy announced the addition of the category of Best Rap Album.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it was the first rap album to win album of the year. Maybe that's what it is. Album of the year. Let's see if that's right. No. This lady, but wait, this also
turns
says...
out she was talking about the Nickelodeon People's Choice Awards. Yeah, they slimed the Beastie Boys. It was crazy.
Grammy, yeah, I don't, wait, let's just do
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
But that's at 99, so that wouldn't have been right either, because this would have been before that. List of all best album winners.
How about Beastie Boys accolades?
I don't want to get into that.
I'll find it quicker.
Yeah, maybe you will, because
Beastie
I'm over here.
Boys accolades.
Let's see.
Let's see.
What the hell is this? This
IMDb.
Grammy. Here we go.
No, IMDb. Right? Get it?
What an idiot. Okay. I got it right here.
Okay. Edit this out.
Oh, Lauryn Hill. Okay, so this makes sense. Lauryn Hill was the first, rap-specific album to win Album of the Year, not just, Best Rap Album of the Year.
Okay.
So that's why that was. But the Beastie Boys were not on here. Anyway, that lady was just racist, and I don't know what she was talking about.
She was racist and wrong.
And now I look like an idiot for saying that here. Mickey Mouse Club. Okay, yeah, he wins that round.
You also just look like an idiot for shitting on the Beastie Boys, but never mind that.
Dude, we're not talking about the fucking anything you could do to bring up those fucking Beastie Boys.
You're the one who brought them up.
Oh my God! Wait.
Oh yay! Ryan Reynolds was in the fucking Amityville horror remake. Wow, what a legend!
Shut up.
Fucking Donald
He has hundreds
Sutherland.
of millions of dollars. It's
not Donald Sutherland.
He has hundreds of millions of dollars.
James Brolin.
He owns a soccer team with the guy from.
That's great. I don't
the
give
guy
a fuck.
From Philadelphia Sunny Time.
It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Rob McElhaney, be on our podcast, Rob. Right after we get Danny DeVito, he'll recommend.
Did you ever hear that story? Because they do a Always Sunny podcast.
Yeah.
And they invited Danny DeVito on. It was one of the early episodes, and he went to the wrong address and just showed up to this lady's house.
Oh, that's
and he was
great.
looking for them. So yeah, shout out to Danny DeVito. He's a Jersey guy. He'll come on the podcast.
Yeah, I really would love that. I think that would be great. There's a strike going on right now, so he's probably not doing much.
We should take advantage of the strike. To make our own movies.
We really should. And by that, I mean you should, because I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, well.
As 100% of the workforce of our podcast, you need to get on that. And we're not talking about who's the coolest or whatever. We're talking about Best Actor. It's Ryan Gosling by a country mile.
Well.
As the crow flies.
Welcome to the Z-Listers podcast. My name is AJP.
Better keep that in, because we
no, that was great. My name is AJP. Next to me today is my beautiful co-host, episode 56. It's Brady Neal.
Hi.
You look like Jack Nicholson in The Door of The Shining.
Yeah, I was going for that Kubrick stare.
Well, you did pretty good.
Thanks, bud. How are you doing on this lovely
Dude, I'm good, dude.
Wednesday?
I'm really good.
I'm
going
shaky.
to. Why?
I don't know.
Too much
I'm
coffee?
Just like...
You're
no,
antsy?
I actually...
What time is movie night? Because you needed to get in
Okay.
here.
So
Yeah,
the story,
you explain that.
The story behind movie night is really it's nothing, but I'm just an idiot, and you already know that. Basically, my girlfriend and I really want to watch one of two movies. We haven't really decided, but we had agreed, we had narrowed it down to either Memories of Murder, which is, of course, I don't need to tell you because you're a big fan of South Korean cinema. It's directed by Bong Joon-ho, who, of course, directed
Obviously.
Parasite, Snowpiercer, etc. And we just watched Parasite last weekend. She really liked it. So I was like, Memories of Murder is arguably, in my opinion, even better. It's
You think so?
What?
You think?
I think so.
Wow.
I fucking love it. I think it's one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. I really love it. But anyway, so I have that on Blu-ray, Criterion Collection. You already know. And then I also have Criterion Collection, the trilogy of Richard Linklater, Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, and Before Midnight or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen them. I just bought it on a whim because it was on sale. She wants to watch Before Sunrise, which is the first one. Anyways, I fucking forgot the stupid shit at home.
So you have to go home and get it?
Well, I was thinking about it. I'm like, can I run out on my lunch break? I'm like, no, I'm not going to have time.
That's pushing it.
Yeah, so... And I don't want to go after this because then I won't have time. Like, by the time I get to her place, I'll be fucking late. So we're just going to scrap it, and we'll find something good on Netflix or something.
Why don't you just rent it?
Here's the thing. Last time I tried to do that, like where I really wanted to show her a movie that I already owned, she was like, "Oh no, come on, no, we're not gonna do that. That's a waste of money. You own, yeah, exactly." I'm like, "It's fine, I don't mind." She's like, "No, come on, that's silly." And I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll just find something else to watch." But
Yeah.
so I was, I was kind of being a little prickly towards you. Not prickly, I was just being demanding. And I was like, please be set up by the time I get here.
I accommodated.
Yeah, I
made it
appreciate
happen.
that.
Yeah,
You're a good guy, and I talk a lot, and I talk fast, and I love you.
It's okay. I love you too.
Mwah.
We have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
First,
Awesome.
so we were talking last time about what we should call our fans, right? And we actually got a comment. Do your can.
Okay.
Because this is important.
Can.
Not even close. We got a comment that said they actually like paparazzi.
Oh, really?
Right? So I was like, that's actually, and then I was like talking to other people about it, and they're like, yo, I really like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to spell paparazzi, right? But then I was thinking more about it, right? It's a hard word.
I could guess, but...
Yeah, I know all the letters.
Yeah.
And if you put them in front of me, I could
But it's how many and in what order.
Exactly. So, but then I was thinking like there's Swifties, there's the Beehive, the Barbs. Like fan names are usually
Kittens.
like short. Yeah, kittens. They're usually like shortened, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, what if we go with the paparazzi theme, but we just call them Razzies?
Razzies?
What do you think about that?
You think that's a good name?
I think that's a great name, dude.
Hey,
and
buddy.
then, but wait, right? And we can, like, anybody that's a fan now and they want to join, they can be like, a Razzie. And then when we get bigger and we grow the podcast, like our new fans will have to catch up to all of our old lore. So they'll be neo-Razzies. Right? What do you think? And then I was thinking too, like fan clubs need logos, right? So we're Z-listers. So if we had like two Z's like on top of each other, right? But like like two like lightning bolt type Z's, like our logo, like right on top of each other. They could be part of, because paparazzi, there's two Z's in it. So what do you think? We can make T-shirts, like a uniform.
Armbands even?
We can make armbands.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about this.
Why not? Dude, I think this is a great idea.
I hope you haven't put down a down payment on like merch and shit already.
I bought RotziParty.com. Yeah, why don't we do this?
Holy shit.
Once a year for like our biggest supporters, we can like have like we could like give a speech to them and thank them for
like at a rally.
Yeah,
kinda?
yeah, we can have like a gathering, like a a Rotzi party. You don't like this?
I think I have to distance myself from this podcast.
Anyway, shout out to all the Rotzis. We love our fans. And I think it's a good idea.
I'm petrified. As the boyfriend of a Jewish woman, I can't support this name.
Ask her. I think if she really loves you, she would be a Rotzi.
Oh God. Oh God.
And
then if we get canceled, our followers have to flee to Argentina.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of already know Spanish.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So.
Wow. My face is like painful right now.
So, do you think we should work? You think that's like ready to go, or should we workshop it still?
Let's workshop it a little bit.
I was thinking about it though. I think there's something there.
Okay.
I think we can't just let that go. We come up with a lot of ideas on this show, and I think that's one that we have to hold on to.
Okay.
All right. So, we'll work on it, but I think
you're
that's
the craziest person I know.
Sorry, dude. Also, we killed Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. R.I.P. We're really sorry.
Killed Pee Wee Herman. It's not funny, but
it's not funny.
What are the chances
it's a solemn affair.
Of all the people and all the things we talk about every week on this? We bring him up in passing as a little joke. Do you remember how it started? Because I said, I think I saw the Barbie movie was up, like you can rent it at home. And then you said, I like going to the theater, and we made a stupid joke.
Yeah.
He himself.
Yeah.
Because he heard our joke.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Did he himself?
He heard our joke and got depressed because we brought up the whole movie theater thing. And
sorry for being a bad improv partner.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, and what's scary is this is not the first time this has happened recently. Like,
really?
Just not too long ago, I was reading a book by Cormac McCarthy. The I don't need to tell you.
You don't need to tell me, dude.
The Road. I mean, Blood Meridian. No
that.
Country for Old Men.
All that.
Anyway. lately I've been really into him, and I've finished a book of his, and then for some reason I was just thinking like, oh man, he's such a great writer. Like, I love so many of his books. Like, it's going to be sad one day when he passes away. Literally, I can't remember if it was the next
told me
day
this. Yeah,
or
yeah.
2 days later, something like that.
Yeah.
I read that he had died.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, what have I done? And I think there was another one, but I can't remember who I killed.
Wow.
So we really just got to stop dropping names on this podcast.
Or people got to watch out.
The little head tilt you did was so funny. You went, or straight up Stewie Griffin in this bitch.
R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman. Man.
R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah, I was just kidding. He didn't.
Does
Can we get sued for that?
Maybe
Yeah.
he didn't. Anyway, does he mean like his legacy? Does that mean anything to you?
Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, because he was like kind of way before our time, right?
Yeah, he was.
Like,
But
I know
remember
he's like a legend, but I don't know anything about him. Really.
I definitely remember watching the show because didn't he have a couch that like used to eat him?
I think so.
Right?
I think so.
But yeah, he was a little bit before our time.
I know he was in an episode of 30 Rock, I believe,
Really?
in the first season. He played this like sort of deformed, like very weak, like inbred royal prince from like I think it was Habsburg. And
How do you remember shit like this? You can't remember what time I need you here, but you remember shit like that.
the Prince Gerhard of Habsburg, something like that. But anyway, and like he holds this like, you know, beautiful party, and he sort of, one of the characters from the show like catches his eye, and he briefly falls for her, and spoiler alert, he immediately dies. He drinks some champagne that's poison to him because he's so weak.
Right.
But anyway, shout out Paul Rubens. You're a
Yeah.
real one, and you know,
Yeah. Did you see the
rest in peace.
the Weird Al movie, the Roku movie with?
I did not.
Bro,
Daniel
that's
Radcliffe.
a good movie.
You saw it?
It's funny as shit.
Yeah?
I haven't laughed out loud at a movie in a long time.
Really?
Yeah. And at first, when you're watching it, because I don't know if I want to. Spoiler alert. Who cares? It's not like an actual like biopic.
Right.
It's like a Dewey Cox type of thing.
Yeah, I think I kind of knew that.
Is that like common? Because I went into it thinking like, oh, this is like a real biopic on
Oh yeah.
Weird Al.
I don't. You mean, is that common knowledge? That
Yeah,
it's,
like is that like do people like?
I think, I don't remember if I watched the trailer or not, but I think maybe in the trailer it's like clear that it's not real.
Okay, because Danielle knew it and I didn't, and I felt stupid. But like 5 minutes in, you could tell that like, oh, this isn't like. But dude, it is funny as shit. But there's there's people in that movie that like play celebrities.
Yeah.
Like Conan plays Andy Warhol, and it's really funny, dude.
Yeah.
But and Pee Wee Herman's in that. Like not actual Pee Wee Herman, but somebody plays Pee Wee Herman in it.
Oh, okay. I really want to see it because number one, I've just like, you know, I've heard about it and I like Weird Al, and but number two, like, just comedy is so subjective, and it's like, it's interesting to me that it made you laugh out loud.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude,
want
it
to see
was-
if it makes me laugh out loud.
Yeah, it was funny as shit.
Do you like Dewey Cox?
Yeah, I did.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Wrong kid died. Don't say it.
I didn't say anything, dude.
Okay.
I thought it, but I didn't say anything.
All right.
What else? So off of the Pee Wee Herman thing, I think it would, and not just because of that, but I think it would be really beneficial for us to, in this episode right now, individually and then collectively make an apology video.
Okay, why? What do we do?
That's the thing. If it's out before, we can just link it when anything happens.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
like a generic sort of form letters.
Exactly.
Okay.
Super generic, you know. And I also thought maybe we should like leave some space to like reinsert some words later on. But I think it's just better if we do like a real yes.
I have a great idea.
Okay.
Because you just told me the other day that you paid for ChatGPT, like the most recent, like
ChatGPT 4,
latest
yeah.
and newest, whatever. Why don't you type into ChatGPT, hey, I need an apology letter for a couple of podcasters who got canceled for saying something offensive?
That is the best idea you've ever had in your entire life.
Yay! I did good for once.
So now what I'm going to do for next episode.
Okay.
I will have ChatGPT write us 2 individual apologies.
Okay.
And then 1 collective apology.
Okay.
And next episode, we will open with our apologies.
Okay.
How's that
No
sound?
matter what it says?
No matter what it says.
Okay.
I will input, what I need to.
Okay.
Talk to it and tell it, exactly what you said.
Okay.
And then like when I do mine, you can sit here and support me through it.
Should I kind of bow my head and
No, but I thought too maybe if I
shouldn't do the fist.
you definitely shouldn't
Black
do the
power
fist.
thing.
Yeah. I thought about it though, during mine, maybe you'll reach out and kind of just put your hand on me because I'll really
pat your back.
Yeah,
It's
just
okay,
kinda
buddy.
yeah.
You're so brave.
you'll get through it, and you have me, things like that.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the same for you.
Yeah.
And then we could do one together. And then maybe what we could do is the collective one we could rehearse.
Okay.
And then one of us could get choked up and I could finish the line, right? But I think it's just good to have it out there. Oh, sorry, that's so unprofessional.
That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't happen often,
So sorry.
that's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Perhaps you could do an apology video
For
for
my
having
phone.
your phone go off. I think, in regards to the whole the joint apology, what if we do it Beastie Boys style and we alternate words?
We could do that. Go back and forth, bar for bar.
I
Am
so
sorry.
very shit.
Yes.
I was hoping you would say very, and then I was
okay.
gonna say sorry. It's okay.
We'll
work on it.
But that
Jinx.
is yes, that's gonna be great. Chat GPT.
Jinx. Yes.
I didn't register that you said jinx right away, so sorry about that. Because I
love it.
would have said it too. But.
You know what's funny? There's I remember years and years ago when I was just a small boy in the town of Salem, Massachusetts, where I grew up. I remember reading about, it was probably a crack.com article or something like that.
Yeah.
There was some Japanese invention. There might even be a video on the internet. It's your brain doesn't like when, if you're speaking, you immediately get feedback, sort of. Your brain doesn't like that. So there's this device that it records you talking and instantaneously shoots the waves back at you.
Okay.
And it's supposed to make it really hard, if not impossible for you to speak.
Like a speech jammer. You've never used one of those. You just took 15 minutes to explain a speech jammer. You've never had that happen?
No.
You've never played one of those apps, 2012? You definitely seem like a kid that would have that on his phone.
Sorry, I didn't know what a speech jammer was called.
You put headphones on and you talk into the phone, and then it'll be a half a second delay.
Yeah.
And people, you never seen a video like that? Oh, I'll show you some funny shit. Yeah,
well, I don't know what the point of that was, but
hey, you said it, so
why
it
were we
happened.
talking about speech jammers?
Because I didn't hear you say jinx.
Oh yeah,
didn't
so I
hear-
kind of speech jammed you.
You did a little bit, yeah. Yeah.
That was the whole point of that
it's
fucking
okay.
30-minute
Who cares?
digression.
Um.
Second water.
So your movie plans are canceled. So what's the backup? Why don't you watch the Weird Al shit? Don't be trying to watch all these just have a fun night tonight.
I don't like your energy.
No, I'm just saying you don't got to watch these.
They're great movies.
I'm
Why
not
can't I
saying they're
watch
not great
artsy
movies, but I'm saying just
they could
sit
be
back and
artsy
laugh.
and fun.
It's
and
a
enjoyable.
Wednesday. Sit back and laugh. You
It's
got
not
work
like
tomorrow.
we're gonna watch the fucking Umbrellas of Cherbourg or 400 Blows or something. Okay.
Go watch Ben-Hur.
Yeah. Yeah, no. So movie night's not canceled per se. We just can't watch those 2 movies
Yeah,
that
you just
I
have
wanted
to
bring.
make a
Yeah.
audible.
Yeah,
That's okay.
that's a book
Now-
streaming.
No, an
That's an
audible.
audio book.
Oh, learn football. Learn football. Learn football. Do you know who On Cue is? He's an artist. He's a rapper.
No.
Oh. Well, anyway, he's
I
a
know
big.
Q-Tip.
Well, that's somebody else.
Tribe Called Quest.
He posted something a while ago about the Jets.
Fife Dog.
And I was talking to him about the Jets because he's a huge Jets fan.
Uh-huh.
And I told him that my
What were you talking to him on?
Instagram.
Threads? Oh,
Instagram.
okay.
Nah, fuck Thread. Threads is
You don't
over.
like Threads? You were
Threads-
so excited about Threads
is
like
over.
a week ago.
Threads is over.
A week ago? Oh my
Threads
God,
is
you should have
trash.
heard this guy. He was like,
Threads is trash.
He was like, Threads is going to be the new big thing. I think it's going to be really big for the podcast. Timothy
Hey.
DeLaGhetto is going to come on the podcast.
I also was one of the first people to sign up for Quibi, okay? I pre-ordered Quibi, okay? I don't win all the time.
You're an early adopter.
I am. am, okay? I'm sorry.
Do you think Timothy DeLaGhetto is still going?
Yeah, he would get on the podcast
Okay,
for
cool.
sure. What the hell was I talking about now? You made me forget.
Sorry,
you
you're
jerk
talking
off.
to On Q.
Oh, I was talking to On Q, and he's a big-time Jets fan.
Okay.
And it was something about them sucking last year or whatever. And now he lives in L.A., and I was telling him that the Rams are my NFC team.
Okay.
So, like, they don't affect the Jets. And there is a chance that they could end up playing each other in the Super Bowl, but it's like 1 in 10 billion the Jets suck. But now, and he was like, no, like, I'm a lifelong Jets fan. He goes, ride or die.
Right on.
And now the Jets have Aaron Rodgers.
Right
Their
on.
first game, it's preseason, but the first game's tomorrow. And ever since I said that to him, like, I feel like such a fraud because I'm like, I feel like I abandoned my team. But I didn't. I love the Jets.
Yeah.
But I also like the Rams.
Yeah.
But he just made me feel like now.
A lot of people do that.
You know?
A lot of people, like with basketball, they're like, oh, the Celtics are my East team, but, the fucking Nuggets are my West team or whatever.
I
Like,
know, but I want it
people
on
like
record
that.
right now. I mean, it's been on record on this podcast. I'm a Jets fan.
Mm-hmm.
But just like Threads and Quibi, I want to be on board early.
Okay.
So when Aaron Rodgers is holding up the Lombardi Trophy in February, I don't look like a bandwagon fan. I've been a Jets fan, okay? And nobody said that I wasn't, but I just get in my own head.
Okay, so what you need to do is, first of all, you need to erase any mention on this podcast of liking the Rams. And I'm sorry to say it, you need to kill On Q.
I can't do that, dude. Come on. Don't say that. Don't say things like that.
No.
Also, I'm on record on video wearing like jerseys from like 40 other teams.
Yeah, On Q, I was just kidding. Please don't.
Yeah, he'd be good to get on the podcast. I performed with him a
Is
bunch
he
of
cool?
times.
He's not going to kill me, right? Okay.
No, you'll be good.
Sorry, I was joking when I said he should assassinate you. It was a joke. Sorry, On Q.
But yeah, what else?
What's his real name?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I might.
Okay. Quincy?
It's not Quincy.
Is it something with a Q, you think?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't matter.
I don't really know any other names with Q, so I'm done.
So what else is?
Quagmire?
Yeah, his first name's Quagmire.
On Quagmire.
Yeah. No, never mind.
What does this do?
This guy.
I'm so sorry.
I called you a twerp yesterday, and that could not have been more accurate. I don't know why I've never thought of that earlier. Sometimes you're just a fucking twerp.
I actually really love the word twerp, and I
you?
use it in my head a lot.
Well,
I just like people I encounter. I'm like, just a fucking little twerp.
and that
Fuck.
couldn't
you.
be more accurate to how I feel about you.
You said we have a lot to talk about today. So
Well, we
what's
did.
up?
I mean, we talked about Pee Wee Herman. We
Pretty
talked
much
about our fan base.
Covered it all. All right, guys. See you next week.
Oh, this I wanted to bring up because I want to know because last time you just kept bringing up political shit.
Okay.
So I want to know if
Gerald
this is
Undone.
I want to know if this is going to make you switch teams here.
Report: radio host fired after making Barbie comment about female news anchor at Commander's training camp. Didn't you send this to me?
I did, but I want to know. I want to know
Okay.
if this is going to make you jump ship and change sides.
Okay. Don
Just-
Geronimo, real name Michael Sorce?
Yeah, just read this part here. Keep going. Who
Apparently,
Are you going to read it or I'm going to read it?
because
you're struggling.
I'm trying to.
Oh, I
but
read so much. I read so much books.
You're upsetting me.
Read.
Apparently referred to WUSA TV sports anchor Charla McBride as Barbie Girl during the Commander's second day of training camp, shouting, "Hey, look, Barbie's here. Hi, Barbie Girl," while talking on air with co-host Crash Young. Don't be named Crash Young.
And then this part here is what I want you to really
According to the
comment
report,
on.
he also said, "I'm guessing she's a cheerleader," and called her that chick.
So we had a whole episode about this.
Oh, no.
And he got fired. So now I actually might have grounds to fire you for saying chick.
Fuck, you already suspended me. I can't take a permanent firing.
Yeah, your record
I
is.
need this
You're
job.
on Dude, it's so funny to think. It's so funny to think about you like begging for this job.
I'll do anything, Adam, please.
Oh, that's funny as shit. But yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know how this guy said it.
I mean,
it's also not what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it.
yeah. I can see how that can be a little rude, a little dismissive, a little patronizing, but it also seems out of context in this fucking article. Like, it seems rather innocuous, and it seems like a bit of an overreact, but I don't know.
To be fair, kind of looks like Barbie.
Yeah. No, I mean, she's like.
But again, I don't know how he
blonde
said
woman.
it, because if you're like, oh, that chick over there, but then if you're like, oh, that fucking stupid chick, you know what I'm saying? Not that he
I'm
left all
thinking
that.
it's the.
You never
I'm
know.
thinking it's the fucking stupid that did it in that case.
I'm just saying, it's how you
Yeah.
say things sometimes. But
I'm guessing she's a cheerleader is maybe a little insulting if she worked hard to be a reporter.
Yeah.
Like that's dismissive. But I don't know.
I just really want to see you in a MAGA hat. Because you always say, oh, I can be swayed. I'm not married to my ideas and all that stuff.
What?
You say that all the time. You say, oh, I flip-flop when I tell you. You said that. You've said that.
I mean, I guess, principally, principally, I'm open to, debate and maybe it can
New
be
ideas. And
Yeah, but you'll never
Maybe-
catch me in a MAGA hat, and that's a guarantee.
Maybe because, I know your birthday's in the summer, but we actually started this podcast in the winter.
Yeah.
I think it was around January or February of 2017 or 18. Wasn't 16. Maybe it was December 2017 is when we started this podcast.
Mhm.
But when we have a really big fan base, maybe every January, 5 days after New Year's Day, we could have our ROTC party meeting. What do you think of that?
Dude, you're crazy.
I'm
this
just
episode.
spitballing.
You're being wild.
I'm trying to come up with ideas. That's all
You're
that I'm
gonna get
doing.
us taken down.
Taken down by who and what?
The liberal media.
Well,
Get me that MAGA hat.
do you know who Gerald Undone is on YouTube?
I do not.
Bro,
Is he let me guess, is he like a Photoshop kind of guy?
No, he does studio tours of different YouTubers and stuff. Looks like he also does tech reviews of cameras and stuff like that. But he goes to different YouTuber studios and roasts their setup and stuff. And I watched he roasted Linus Tech Tip Studio because he did 2 videos with Linus, but one was just Linus's camera guy, and he actually was showing him around and knew all the stuff. And then he did another tour with Linus and was grilling him to see if he actually knew the stuff in his studio.
Yeah.
And he did pretty well. He knew pretty much everything. But as I was setting this up, and MKBHD, he did his studio too. His studio's insane. But I was setting this up and I was thinking oh man, one day I would love to have him come and just roast our setup and because I watched another video a while ago. It was a day in the life video from a producer that does he works on a bunch of podcasts, and he was showing how they set up and their whole process and everything, and it seemed so complicated for no reason.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, I'm not trying to say that we're some super high quality production, but what this guy was doing and shit, it just seemed it was way over the top for no reason. But yeah, I would just love to have him in our studio. And
Yeah, I definitely step one. I want to replace this guy right here, this the shooter we're using.
okay,
I want to replace it with the Sony FS5.
why?
Just because it's what the guy from How To with John Wilson uses. You know
Okay.
John Wilson.
No.
Well, he's the guy from How To with John Wilson. Which also, I'm super excited. Last night I was browsing HBO Max.
Yeah.
And there's a new episode out, and I'm so fucking excited to watch it. Dude, I love
Should
that
I know
show.
this guy?
Didn't you watch that show? Or no?
No, I don't know
What?
this is. How to?
Well, that makes sense because I probably recommended it to you, and you don't give a fuck.
Who is this guy? He looks familiar. Who is this guy?
I don't know if he was well known before the show, but he just makes these really interesting. Honestly, I think you'd enjoy it. Didn't I show you once the scaffolding video?
No.
No. Okay. He just makes these very quirky sort of day in the life, mini documentary TV episodes, but he just has this knack for finding the weirdest fucking shots. He'll find a homeless person pissing into a dog's mouth. He just finds the weirdest shit. That's an out of pocket example.
Sure.
Which doesn't actually happen in the show, but I'm just saying he finds weird footage.
Okay.
My understanding is he has a small team of people that are always shooting footage. But and he just weaves these little sort of seemingly mundane,
Ooh, this one I need. How to find a public restroom.
how to find. I think that's the new one, right?
That came
Episode
out
3?
July 28th. That was the first episode of season 3.
Yeah. So I haven't watched that yet, but
How to clean your ears.
it's dude, you honestly if you don't love it,
How to be spontaneous.
I'll give you $20.
Okay.
There's one he does about the Mandela effect, and it's so good. Like he just goes to this. Well, I don't want to spoil it, but like he finds these people that are just like obsessed with the Mandela effect, and they're delusional. They're like, oh yeah, like I fucking stumbled through a black hole wormhole accidentally once, and it's never been the same since. Like the people are nuts. No offense.
How long are these episodes?
I think they're like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I will say, based off these titles, like they seem like insane. Like, what is any of this about?
Yeah.
How to find a spot?
Yeah.
How to throw out your batteries?
From the first episode, it's about scaffolding. I can't remember what it's called. It's like
first one says how to make small talk.
Okay.
Second one is how to put up scaffolding.
Okay, that one is like just like crazy. He just investigates the world of scaffolding, which you never think about. You see scaffolding and it's just like there. Now, but that's a whole industry.
I feel like, and I'm not taking any credit away from the show, if this was something I was telling you, you would say it's so fucking stupid.
I think...
Because this kind of happened yesterday with that video.
What video?
The one about the lines at Disney.
You quite literally told me it wasn't worth watching.
Okay, sure. But you saw it, and then you messaged me and said, this looks like something you would definitely watch.
I didn't mean it in a bad way.
It seemed a little rude.
Okay, well, I'm telling you how I meant it. Okay. And I'm sorry if it affected you that way. But I just meant like you're into weird, like quirky shit.
I love shit like that.
You knew who the fucking Boise... what was
Idaho
it?
Steelheads. How much free pub are we going to give these assholes?
Anyway, the point is, I love you, and I think you're great, and you're curious about a breadth of very strange subjects, and you're a collector of curios.
I love knowledge. Dude, I don't know if I told you about this, but there's a website that will summarize YouTube videos into text. So if you want to learn about a topic and get like a lot of perspectives, you can. So for example, an EPK is an electronic press kit. Okay. And like as a musician, you would have I'm sure like actors have them too, and like, you know, different things. But in music, like an artist would have an electronic press kit, and they would send it out to like booking agents and venues and promoters and stuff, basically just to get like a quick background. You know, basically it's like all stuff you would like mail, right? Like a bio, there's headshots, and now like with it online, you could put like your music in there, videos and stuff like that. And I know what they are, and like, you know, I just wanted to know like what people say you should put on them, right? So I found like 10 videos that had like good amount of views. It wasn't like random videos, but I was like, I'm not going to sit here and watch 10 videos and like take notes. So I found this website, summarizes the YouTube videos into text. Yeah. So I summarized 10 videos, then I copied all that text, and then I went to ChatGPT and I talked to it, and I told it like, you know, a couple things, because you have to like train it before you use it. Right. That's where people like screw up. They're like, oh, it doesn't work and this shit. No, like I had to tell it like an EPK is an electronic press kit. So if you see that, they're interchangeable. I had to tell them, you know, bunch of shit. I sent all that text to it, and I said, summarize this for me. And it like, because some people like repeated different bullet points on like what you should have. Like obviously it should have photos, like high quality photos, not like from an iPhone. And but bro, like doing that shit, I saved like 2 hours. Yeah. And it's like people that if you want to learn shit, it's like people that don't want to learn shit, just fucking everything is there. Just figure shit out. Why are you bored? I'll never understand people that are bored, dude. Yeah. Everything is right there. If anything you want to learn, summarize 10 YouTube videos, put it in a ChatGPT, fucking had a stroke, and then fucking just do it. Just do it. Learn. I think it was Louis C.K. who said on his show Louis once, I can't remember if it was from his specials or from the show, but he said like, you're not, what does he say? He says like, you're not bored, like, your life is boring around you or something like that. I have to look it up. Yeah, and that, you know, it's just like, if you just want to know shit. And also, too, you could just be entertained just by watching YouTube videos. But if you want to learn shit for real, and you don't want to be spending all your time watching a bunch of videos, summarize it, then read the text. I'm bored is a useless thing to say. I mean, you live in a great big vast world that you've seen none percent of. Even the inside of your own mind is endless. It goes on forever, inwardly. Do you understand? The fact that you're alive is amazing, so you don't get to say I'm bored. That's not the quote I was looking for, but that's pretty good. That's from Louis C.K.? Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
But anyway, yeah, if people who get bored, like, just shut the fuck up and read a book or watch YouTube or play a video game or fucking play with yourself.
Exactly.
Find
And when that's an
find
option,
something to do.
when that's an option,
Yeah.
the last thing you said,
Yeah.
how could you ever be bored? I'm not telling you to learn, but there's lots of stuff you can do to have fun.
Yeah. Especially if you don't have to work like a full-time job, like, fucking hit the orgasm button all day.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know.
Well,
The fans, the huddled masses,
I almost-
yearning to
I almost said the
come
bad
free.
one. The Rotsies, dude.
Stop saying that. We can't be associated with that.
I'll get you out of here. It's movie night. This has been the Z-Listers podcast. Sorry the last couple episodes have been a little short. We're going to be right back at it next week. We got a lot of big things coming. We got some guests on the way. We got fucking a lot of shit coming. We're going to have a website soon. We're going to have a website you can join. We're going to have a fan club you can join. We're going to have parties. And you already know what your name's going to be.
Making a lot of promises here.
Yeah, you know, dude. You know? You know, Rotzi Party 2023.
Stop saying that.
Z-Listers
I have
podcast.
to leave the podcast. Nope.
Come on. Don't leave me hanging.
Nope. I
Like,
can't.
comment, subscribe. Shout out to the Rotsies. Peace.
Stop. Bye.